Girl, I think it's time to talk. I don't even know where to start. I've been dreading filming this for weeks. I haven't filmed any videos for like the past 2 or 3 weeks, and it's been hard coming back. I started YouTube back in November last year, so it's been like almost a year. And at first, I felt very scared every time I had to come up in front of the camera. Every time I had to talk to the camera, I felt very insecure, very not at ease. But then with time, it kind of grew easier on me. And they say practice makes perfect. I mean, I'm not talking about perfect, but practice does make it better. And over time, I could just take the camera, set it up on my desk, and then sit down and talk, record, and that was it. However, you do quickly forget how to ride a bike, apparently. And you're gonna say, well, you've posted videos, like you haven't taken a break. And I know, officially I haven't because I schedule my videos. I batch record them in advance, so I schedule them, and then I can just be one step ahead all the time. But I've just moved into a new apartment. As you can see, it is not the usual setup. So I've been a little bit disoriented kind of in life in general. So I haven't filmed for 2 weeks and it's been hard to come back to this. So be nice to me. I've been procrastinating this task for like the past 5 days and now I'm actually sitting down filming. So this is already a big win for me. Today, I just wanted to chat about life a little bit, about what's been going on in my head, because I'm sure that some of you can relate. I thought that I would talk about it so that you know you're not alone, because it does feel very lonely when you're in it and you think you're the only one like this, but you're not. And today, this is me showing up as the proof that you are not alone in this struggle. I want to talk about navigating the identity gap today, like when you're no longer your past self, but you're not quite the future version either. You've outgrown your old life, but the new one isn't fully here yet. And this moment in particular, it is very uncomfortable. So, what happened in my life recently to lead me to this fucking identity crisis once again? Well, first of all, I moved. I changed apartments. I stayed in the same city for now, so it's not like a big crazy move. But I had been waiting to move for over like 8 months or something. So this was a really big moment, a really big change. And in my head, this is the last apartment I'm gonna be in before the big move, as I said, which is going to New York City. So that's it on the environment changes. But also, what changed in my life is that I started this YouTube channel. I mean, I had started it, but I pivoted to doing videos in English, which is not my first language, as you can probably tell. And also, I created a new Instagram account to go with it. So I finally took action on this big dream of mine. I moved apartments, and it's kind of been going crazy in my head, to be honest. I really do feel this internal tension of becoming someone new before your life, like your actual present life, visibly changes. It's really a struggle to start embodying before the evidence shows up. And I know it's a big advice to say that you have to talk and act and film yourself like you're already famous, like you already have 1 million followers and no one is gonna know. Well, the thing is, I know I'm not there yet. So I'm having a really hard time pretending kind of to be her, to be the future me, knowing that I'm not her. But at the same time, I know that I'm gonna be her by practicing being her. Shedding identities is really, I was gonna say not easy, but it's really hard, especially when you're a big perfectionist like me, when you tend to procrastinate. I am not a big procrastinator, but when it comes to like big goals like this, I can be. If I'm not like crystal clear on the action plan, then I kind of get stuck in analysis paralysis mode. And then it's like on and on and on again in my head, overthinking everything instead of just acting and like doing the thing. I used to always be the girl who waited to be ready to do something. And I know it doesn't work like this. I know it doesn't. And I have to let her go. I have to let go of this version of myself that always waits to be ready for things. Because again, you're never going to be ready. You're never going to have the perfect opportunity, the perfect time, the perfect moment and place where all the stars are aligned to make your dreams come true. You just have to act on it and just do the thing, put yourself in movement towards your goal, and then little by little, step by step, it's gonna come closer. Wait, I'll move you around so that we can get a little bit cozier. Okay, that's a little bit better. I think my new desk is very echoey because it's very empty. I mean, technically it's done, it's set up and ready, but there's not a lot of things in it, so it feels very echoey, so sorry about that. So yes, shedding identities is hard, especially when you're a perfectionist, when you've always wanted to feel ready before doing something that you want, to have everything perfectly aligned, under control. I am a big control freak. I know I am a big overthinker. And the thing that is the most confusing, the most uncomfortable, I would say, is that what I feel internally, I know it has changed, but the outside hasn't changed. Like nothing is visible, nothing is palpable. But in my head, in my body, in my soul, I feel like things have changed. I have like this huge hunger, almost like this huge desire. I know I have the potential. I have faith that it's gonna work out the way I want it to work out. And I'm not being arrogant. I don't know, I can feel that it's possible. But yet, in the meantime, nothing changes. And I know it's all about the compound effect. You know, you do the small actions every day consistently, and then someday, somehow, you get the big reward, the big win from all the baby steps you've been taking all this time. But during this whole time, you don't see necessarily the progress. And you have to trust, you have to have faith that it's gonna work out, that it's gonna happen. And you have to stay consistent, because the thing is that most people give up before seeing the success, before seeing the reward. So today I am here to tell you that I do not have the answers. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just trying, and I've decided to try to embrace the chaos. I was gonna say embrace the chaos, but like, let's be honest, I am a control freak. I cannot change the way I have been functioning my whole life from one day to another, but I'm gonna try to embrace this period, this moment of my life, and just try to live in the present, to experiment, to document what I'm going through. Because again, I know deep down that I'm not the only one feeling this way. And I'm not a big creator, I'm not a big account, I don't have many views, I don't have many followers, so if somehow this video finds you, then it means that you needed to hear this. This is your sign to just give yourself some grace. I know it's fucking uncomfortable to not know what to do, to not have full clarity, to not have the full action plan over the next 3 years, but it's gonna be okay. You just need to know the next few steps. Even just the next step is enough. And then you'll see as you go. And I know it's scary, but it's better to act with baby steps than to not act at all. All this to say that if you feel like you're in the messy middle too, you are not alone and you are not lost. You're just becoming. It's a process. I am calling this my creative chaos era. So if you feel like this is what you need, well, hi. I'm Amy. You can subscribe to my channel so that we do this together. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. It was a very authentic, real and raw talk. This was a direct window into my brain, so if you did not enjoy the ride, well, just so you know, I don't always enjoy the ride either, which is why it's important to support each other. So leave a comment down below if you resonated with my journey, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!